Good evening. Happy 4th of July to the US. Oh, there might be some noises at some point. I don't know if we'll still be playing this in-game July 4th. We know they had a Christmas, but they also had Christmas as the card, so it was just a little bit closer day. Oops, still loading. Do we have any special notes about today? I think we did. We slept in a bedroom. Haven't noticed anything different. We slept in Geist bedroom. Okay. I would have expected that to be similar to the servants' quarters thing, where it was less steps and some dice. And I don't see either of those things, so that's probably a no effect. I think we did sleep in Hovel once. Yep, no observable effect. Okay, so Geist bedroom, none. I've been wanting to examine these with the magnifying glass. I don't know when we're actually going to get the magnifying glass. Oh, you know what? There was dice down here. When we're actually going to get the magnifying glass again. I guess that having stepped in, I could have gotten the money too, but it's not that much. Another thing is, if we get the Geist bedroom, I kind of want to go down there and see if that one little tomb plaque is gone, because that does appear in the bedroom when you have the tomb. Not bad to have, and we get a bit right away, which is sometimes a useful bit. We did carry... Okay, lockpicks are nice. I mean, the salt can be nice too. Anything we eat will have the bonus. There's the kitchen. We started off okay. So this would be more of a make sure we have it than we need it now. We do kind of want to work on getting the throne room again, which means we're going to need a lot of gems. And then seeing if we can actually get to any of the crowns. Okay, well they agree. Okay, so everybody agrees. So, it cannot be that they are in the blue box, because there would be no false box. Okay, so gems are not in this box. So that gives us one false. Oh, that gives us two false, which means it has to be black, right? Ooh, that does give us access to one. Oh, but it doesn't give us access to the back of the room. That's a problem. Items can be gems, so that might be a good way to build up. No shovel. Probably if we hit a locked door, we should turn around, especially since we don't have any keys yet. That would then be a green room. Ooh, commissary could have shovel. And other stuff. Already a lot of gems. Okay, there's shovel. Oh, there's a mighty thing. Let's go straight to the tomb. And we've just got a lot of money, so... I guess we could find a keep on book, but this is going to kind of feed directly into our get the throne room. We actually got a window on here. Can't combine any of those. So that's only an examination. It's not going to have any direct effect on anything. Okay, security would be kind of good right now. Oh, yeah, especially if we want to get to the crown room at some point. Passageway? And we've already got one thing over there. These are going to be kind of fighting. Key... having good... We have no keys right now. Might actually want to do that one a little bit first, so we still have a key. Oh yeah, and Catacombs Fragment. This will take care of a couple examinations. I haven't got any dead ends yet, though. We have to do the full sequence, huh? Have to do the full sequence every time. I think it slightly amazes me that the letters are hanging off. I'm assuming that's because they do that as a translation layer on top of the image. I've sometimes wondered if this is supposed to be the passage over here, but I think I've tried both digging tools to no avail. Okay, magnifying glass. Catacombs Fragment. And we have to go back upstairs and do the whole thing. I don't know if I wrote this down here. We probably should have filed it under tomb. No, okay. So we have to go to our images for these. The one we want right now is one of our will pages. Cathedral of Viraja. Okay. Oh, maybe I put this under Angels. Arinda, Lydia, Rena, Joya, Doja, Vea, Mila, Draxus. Okay, I did right. I write that under Angels. Okay, Arinda. Lydia. Oh, this is why the 2 map would be helpful, huh? I guess we could throw that up and block out part of the screen. Okay. So from Arinda, we want to go to, let's see, Lydia's Jockey. So that's like right across and off the side. Probably need to renumber this for I have to do this every time. Rena is the hoe. So bouncing across. That's the first one from the entrance. Joya is the cook. She is this way. Daja is the pitchfork. Vea is the chimney sweep. Mila is the maid is across here. So it's almost like it picks up in the middle of the order a little bit. The other order. Alright, and then Broom, and then Draxus. I don't expect too much in this one. Okay, these are actually not too much like the actual throne room. Is that the cursed statue? That's frightening. No, I guess I don't need the map anymore. And where would we file that? I guess this would be a detail of manuscript. I should see. I think I did go back. So I think I do have images of the regular red prints. Books. Okay, yeah, there doesn't see the actual illustration doesn't have the scepter or that thing. The guards do have the plumes though, but no shields or swords. Oh wow, the lines are like invisible on this. I've never been sure about why the sky is underlined here either. You can actually see them a little bit more in the drawing areas. It's obviously a bigger deal for New Clue, but as long as we're here. I'd have to check if that's supposed to be one of the pages of the book. I kind of wish there was a way to use the... Is that like an accessibility option? I know some of the accessibility options are to be done. Control rebind. So I also need to examine the final copy. We think we could make out the numbers, but yeah. So this is where we would need the magnifying glass for the real one. So, oh, this is different. Soot. Or is this supposed to just be about the small gates message? Or twos? I need to find the other version of this. Oh wow, this is actually in a different layer. You can see it moving around. It's on a different layer from the background lines. So that's actually an effect done under the art, I guess. Oh, interesting. These don't seem to be a separate layer as much. Oh, maybe because these need more translation, whereas the numbers don't. Oh yeah, under the bed. So this is more one that we might want to check in the final manuscript. Now, Nook was one of the things in this, so I think 10 was Tanner Fork. So I don't know why the fruit is how the fruit is connected to Tanner Fork. So maybe there's a whole other clue there. Well, that's a layer also. Oh. I just don't know if that's a whole separate thing. Yeah, it's that same thing with the arrows on it. I haven't found a... Well... I don't think that's too hard to read. It does suggest the direction for the V and the R. Where was the one thing I had for that? Oh, I played around with a rearranger and I got 7 ride to end. I mean, 7 is one of the stops. You know, we're going that direction, but there'd be a lot more stuff on that way. And there's something pointing up to that D. Suggesting that the D is farther up in the beginning. Cuckoo 2. That's twice Cuckoo 2 shows up. I don't remember if it's in the final one. Yeah, the 10 spaces on that one bothers me a little bit. That obviously ended up with a lot more detail. Okay. Okay, so that is... Oh, maybe I didn't have... That's oh, yeah, manuscripts. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, I never noticed the diamonds on this one. That would be nuance? And where is this light coming from? Now, they said... Angel points to our dreams. But I don't know if that means when it's down or when it's up. Because that could just be a clue for the Sanctum Key. Alright, do we have anything to do here? Let's see from here. Go out that way. We could move the cart and run to the north lever room just because. Which is maybe one less step than it would be from the Foundation, I'm not sure. There are a lot more step points in the catacombs than I... Oh no, I went into the house for a little bit. We did not... We drafted but did not enter security. We have not got power room yet. So we could not use the elevator. grab a key. No item. That would probably be a wash. We've got a door to above it. We're not sheltered. Or we have the tomb outside. One, two, three, four. Now, that is like one of our 3 things. We're down to 3 doors. Oh, I probably should have come here and do an experiment first, huh? I guess we still have the spread thing, but... January 5th. Land sakes alive. Somehow reestablished. Oh, you finally noticed. Find out what oh boy. Simon, you've been logging in as everyone. Land sakes alive? Maybe it's because I flipped the things around. Oh, do I have to have the network on and have it in blue mode? Nope. I was thinking something about it'll be another month. I guess I never copied down all the staff announcements. Move a crate from the tunnel, set your dice to 2. Oh man. Each time you draft to tomorrow, move. Yeah, apples could be good under certain circumstances. We got a bunch of tomorrow hallways. I guess the more immediate goal is to keep killing those crates. Although the dice would probably allow us to kind of go crazy too. So we could like use a bunch and then grab a hallway and. Once one dark room out of the way. That is a tomorrow room in a manageable spot. Would the money be more useful? Only if we get showroom. And we got coins. There's a classroom. We didn't do apples, so... Okay, that is a tomorrow room. We only have so many in today's pool. Probably want to go too crazy with them. Gems are fine. It's keys we're worried about. Closed exhibit. That is a place we might be able to manage, but we can't open security doors yet. Shoot. That would only leave us one door. Do we do breaker box in one door then? Or do we put it down to make sure we've got it? And then hope our dice can get us through that other thing into a breaker box. I guess we're kinda... we do have a nice experiment going today. It's like we could kind of do a throwaway to try and get a really good arrangement, but it would be nice to keep that rolling for a bit. Well, we're basically putting down some kind of dead end here, no matter what, unless we redraw this. Okay, I don't think there's anything actually useful in there. Because it does have a chance to spawn some items. Compass. I can make a dowsing rod. Okay, hallway is good. That will let us connect to one of the doors. It's not the door we need right now. And kennel would be good too, but I do need options. Okay. That gives us another option there. The door's up. Connecting to the closed exhibit is not necessarily that big a deal. Unless we later get the option to draft up, we do have the longer run around. I might just need the keys right now. There's the breaker box, but this is our only door. Granted, that would let us do the closed exhibit. But we're going to have different priorities over here than getting up. And that is a common room. Let's see, facing this way, we could always come back from foundation. That is towards the locked side. I guess this gives the light slightly better chance to get to the foundation itself. What are we looking for? I guess we're kind of looking for the breaker box. This would have one dead passage. It would have one dead thing. That would give us a chance to draw something good next to the closed exhibit. What if we could connect from above? We wouldn't need to open the door. Granted, we would need something like a passageway there. Ah. No, we need the path around. Oh. Nothing has the connection we need. So it's a lost round. This would give us more redraws for next time. This would give us more dice, and it would be a lot of dice. It just will not give us that door. I mean, maybe because it's a security door it does that? I don't know. I think we actually did get this connection, though, so it's a little weird. This could actually be in an okay spot for the steps. Have we had a drafting room? Not yet. And if we happen to get back out there, we can see if that's the little plaque down there. Oh, I do want to try something out there. Oh, and we have the magnifying glass. Forgot that little detail. Okay, today. Let's see. So, Great Hall has, north sides to edges, and, yeah, south to nooks. Okay. All right, so if we're counting on the estate, there's a west gate and a garden gate. So that's 2 on the outside. I don't know if they're separate together. There's a slightly larger gate and then one upstairs underground. So we've got 2 and 2 and then 8 in the picture. Either of the 2s could be a 1. Depending on what you count. It could be the 2 1s in either of the... Oh, I didn't see what that was. Was it 11:28 again? I guess there's always video. November 8th. Oh, right, because either way works. Gotcha. Okay. Drawing room. Oh, no, this is a drafting studio. So I'm guessing that's... Calendar... West Garden? Oh, I didn't see which note it was. 5. Oh, is this what Herbert was responding to? Okay, we can kind of read this. As is. Red letters. We'll be taking the old mount... Yeah, it is easier to read this way. Mountain Way tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval at. Message for Simon here in the safe house. I know that was for us. Guide him to this place. Try to show him what these lost days were all for. You can't really get a good zoom of that. I'm gonna have to count on the images zooming up legibly. The intersection between foolishness and doctrine. Thin wire we stood upon, above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. We were guilty of everything. So Herbert's note was something about responding there, but it felt like it was chronologically before. To the north. Till we reach the southern border of Archeries. But if she disappeared in September, did they stay in the safe house for a while? But if it's a letter from Mary... in the safe house. So I filed that underground. I did something weird because it's 2 is before 1. Unless it's a different letter that got moved. 6 months of living in this air-choked cavern of boredom and dread. Now you see 6 months actually sounds like... Is that March to September? Wait a minute. September 7. February. November 22nd is when reported missing. So 2 to 7. It could be about 6 months. Yeah, it would be on the low side for 6 months, but November would be on the high side, so... As much as we said our silent goodbyes to our families. 6 months of planning, 6 months of rehearsal, 6 months of heartache. Everyone who knows me intimately thinks I have left the country. Everyone else assumes I'm dead. It is always left for us. A long walk and steps leading up to the gallows. Steep price to pay for ideals. I can see but a price that somehow seems cheaper and less cruel than another 2 fortnights bunkered down here beneath the sand and soot. Soot. Or stood again. And yet, as I write this, I have never felt so close to the sky and my dreams. Tomorrow we will proclaim our birthright. Tomorrow the crown of Rindy will finally return to Oris. The first step taken is half the journey. But this is I think this is the only letter in the safe house? A message for Simon. There was also the note pointing to the chest wall. Delete it for the monitor, which you still haven't really done. I should probably try repellent spray on archives. Sometimes you can't really delete it. Museum map. Yeah, that's kind of about it. But I think this is as complete as these get. Still can't do anything with this. They always talk about removing floor plans from the draft pool. We've never found a way to do it. Trash bin? Wait, was it? No, it was 1108. Wait, oh yeah, 08. And then I guess the 2 gates on the grounds? Because like one of them is the orchard? Is one of these in the style of the garden gate, one in the style of... No, neither of those walls is stone. We do have a short path past the den. I don't know if I want to go to the tomb to check the one thing. We haven't called Black yet because... Why? Because we're nowhere near this. I guess we'd have to get it before we get there. But until we get a lever... That's just more gems. There's probably not going to be a broken lever or key or anything. I guess we'd redraw this from a hallway. Well, there's a tomorrow room, but still. There's only going to be probably only so many of them. You see, this is ooh, breaker. Well, the breaker box is now irrelevant. I mean, except for the other security doors that will get in our way. Set for all the other security doors. We do have a hammer. Our steps are actually looking not good, though. Maybe we'll find some turnips. Some salted turnips. Is it turnips or radishes? Or rutabagas? It's a turnip. Yeah, well, there's one security door. Let's see, so that's gonna be the more locked side. This, if we draft down, we might find a greenhouse. Oh, but the greenhouse needs the broken lever. We don't have the broken lever. Ooh. We don't have food. So I don't know if we could reasonably take the weight room except on a gamble. Not great hallway. We've already done an experiment. That would give us more redraw possibilities. Is it just be a bad enough one we should just be throwing down all our hallways? Where are we on stars? Well, I haven't been writing it down because it's like, oh, it's just repeating pattern. That means we also don't know our number for what it's likely to be, even though we know what the sequence is going to be. And that leaves us drafting south, which is where we would not get the greenhouse over here. I guess stars is still good. Four-way rooms, which it's specifically 4 doors too, not just more doors. We know the arrangement, so we could, well, is that the game? It's definitely coming from the computer. So this would definitely be our lowest door. This would, in a couple of keys and maybe a lockpick, be our right door. So that would put us in a very dodgy place for keys. Yeah, a very bad place for keys or a very bad place for steps. And all we have to do is draw a dining room or kitchen, right? Well, we also... I would really just have to go for the throne room then, if we were on low steps. I guess I never did try pointing at this wall. There's stuff in the way. Okay, so we do need to go that way. Yeah, this would be... We had a draft... We have had a drafting room, but we really need that connection. Oh, man. We've got overdraws, right? Oop, and running shoes. I guess laboratory would be a terminal up here. Oh man, the red rooms are angry. Utility closet is a ways away. Blind draws. Okay, that would do it. This would... Does the money matter? We do have a door. We have a locked door. Oh my goodness. I don't know if the alerts didn't go off or what. Or maybe I'm just not in a good position to hear them. Hi, nerd. How's it going? And hello, Yellow Minty and friends. So I don't know... I don't know if Minty ever does puzzle games. I know I do Sky, maybe some other stuff. But there's someplace cool to hang out. Okay, so the dark draws would not matter here. I guess for the doors we get. Man, why are we getting so many red rooms? I almost wouldn't mind getting this out of the pool. How's it going? Yeah. It's really interesting. I'm really late game, so I mean, if you're not into it yet, maybe some things won't be relevant, but there's also going to be some stuff that you might not see for a while. Let's get that out of the pool. These things are being angry. Oh, actually, one of the things I want to do right now is directly, or is kind of like directly after your first objective. So I guess since I'm kind of at or around like second major objective, I'm actually doing some things that are kind of spoilery right now. If you're interested in sort of having that direct self-discovery experience, you've been warned. Yeah, so your initial objective when you start the game is to reach room 46 in a 45-room estate. First time you do that, you get credits. Afterwards, you can just go in. And you get a little item. So I guess, well, I guess I should have left that red room there. I forgot about that. However, you are limited on steps, and I'm very low on steps. I now need to just try and draft like mad to get something that I want. Do I want to draft here? Ooh, this gives me even more redraw item options. And then 1 gem. Probably I'm a little more limited on steps right now. Yeah. That is not necessarily a good deal. Hanging out up here I might actually be... Ooh, that would be a nice thing to have. This would be more gems to redraw with. This would just be more doors, although I have one of those doors, although that's also going to... See, this is the thing that might be more likely to come up. This is the free redraw. And this is... Okay, also, another... This says reclaim the crown. I have a crown. What that means, I don't know. It could be a cutscene, it could be nothing. Maybe it's the wrong crown. This does look like the other crown, so it might be the wrong one. Or maybe there's a secret I don't know in here. Oh, this one I can flip back. Interesting. I never tried flipping the lever back before. Or does that mean that that gives me the... I never tried flipping the other lever. Does that mean I have to go into the antechamber with it closed? Because having the crown in the antechamber with it closed would be a very unusual state. We're not in a terrible position to do that. Feed animals, okay. But yeah, it might be the other crown. This is where I wish I had more steps, but... Ooh, no, we don't want that. No, okay. I guess it really is the other crown. Or I'm missing an action from something. Or do we have to do something... Do we have to play chess with the Black King? So that was sort of my immediate objective there. Now I don't know what to do. Oh, I can do a little bit of meta progression here. I guess I can go back to my list of random little things to try. Not going to be a whole lot I can do with the steps remaining to me, but... Okay, commonplace. See, I want some of these rooms to be changed. I don't know about this one. Still good keys. That's probably fine. We could maybe sometimes get to it. Rare. So this is now a thing I need to work on. But it can be an awkward room in some circumstances. So don't want to make it too common. Is this too common? It doesn't actually seem as common as some other common rooms, strangely enough. Like, I almost never see it as, like, one of the first draws. Just interesting. Did I, like, recently adjust it or something? So I'm usually not going to mind getting the keys. But yeah, unless we get a kitchen or a dining room, we're in trouble. Our keys are running low, so I guess, okay, sure. And I actually wanted to look at something in this room. Okay, so Epson, Sinclair. Okay, so that kind of throws that theory, huh? I just wondered if the arrangement of these had any meaning. And we've never written down anything for the foyer. I guess there wasn't a whole lot to it. So they did say note for Simon, which is the pointer to the wall. It's the pointer to castle. Okay, this is not rooms yet. I have a very long document for this game. I guess we'll just do a shorthand for now. Okay. Locksmith. That would have been useful to open up our other door. Well, if we got a secret garden key, this is a dead end. We would have to be able to. We would have to lock a long way back to get to a place we could possibly use it. So unfortunately, that's not all that useful. We're probably kind of committed to this branch. That helps a little bit. Okay, that would advance the meta progression thing. Kitchen, okay. I guess we could still be trying to draft some tomorrow rooms. There apparently are some more. Okay, we actually didn't get a lot today. There's still 3, though. Okay, so we would have a bonus for doing the furnace if we got a dining room. And suddenly we're back in the game. A little bit of a screwy draft down that side, but... Okay, now it becomes reasonable to go see what's in the dark room. Yes. And somewhere down here... Okay, so it's a ways around. Still never opened that door. Oh, no, actually it was from here, wasn't it? We've already kind of blown our main objectives today. Oh, no, I reached to turn on. Locksmith actually would have been nice now that we're sticking around, but we'll probably survive. Have we done... Yes, we've done a study. So let's see the dormitory, which we passed, but we have to pass again. I guess now it's reasonable to step into the other place, too. Oh, one more gem. Actually, 2 more gems, now that I think about it. Actually, do we have that today? King, Queen. Ooh, we didn't do chapel. Oh yeah, it's only chapel and bookshop for bishop. Observatory, security, clock tower, observatory. So we pretty much need to get chapel to even try that. And this room, this side is pretty much locked down. Yeah, the foundation is my only other door right now. Did I pause for an action in the throne room? Okay, so we get a free redraw if we ditch those. We could also... We have a lot of gems. We could just get a pretty nice setup with the rotunda. You know what? While I'm here, there's 2 things to look at. I don't know why it would be like I can passively do a thing somewhere else, but... Sometimes there are these really weird contextual actions that don't show up super consistently. So it was that, and... Oh, and... What if that just had an effect down here? I can also see if that lever flips back and forth, because if it doesn't, then that says that there is something significant about the throne room doing it. I guess I could have also checked the weight room. Duh. This is more significant because it's this one. Okay, now that this one is flippable too. Okay, so no change here. Here's this icon. I guess if I'm all the way down here. Could probably get over to check the one thing in the tomb pretty easy too. Okay, so that's here. Oh no, this thing is still here. So it is not the one that goes into the Geist bedroom. Any future ones, you go to the conference room. Do I actually just want to go out to the front now? No, Foundation's probably still a good place to go. Let's see, I know we've often been not picking the one trigger thing. How many have we got though? Yeah, only 2 so far. Okay, so initially we can go up. Maybe we should go down first, see if we can farm some more keys. Okay, that would open the door that we can't get to. I guess this wouldn't be a terrible place for a closet. Get it from coming up in the pool. Okay, it'd be keys, but it would kind of end us. This is a nice little T. Turn. is a Tamara room. Let's get a little bit more stuff. A small possibility to get up there. All right. Okay, so that's a Tamara room that also goes straight. Let's say the tunnel can't really do anything super interesting. We have a fair bit of money. Let's see, so keys are our weakest. Since this day is running down, probably just getting this no matter what is going to be our best play. And then we have just short of this. This would be helpful today, and maybe we could carry it over. Oh, we actually did get to the back, but we are so far from being able to run around, it's not useful. Okay, I need to be mindful, so this is opening onto 7. More dice. Oh, more gold. Could up our odds of showroom items. Alright, this is more immediately useful. 80 plus 60, we're not going to do both. So I guess we go for the more expensive thing. Also, with the master key, the regular keys could be used on... see what garbage the chest has to say. Okay, white flame. It never rains in arch areas. I think that one's false. That's green in a... white. Flame. Box. Never rains in arch areas. What do we know? Green is usually false with an exception. That might be something about like flame boxes or something too. Okay, we need to go up. We don't need a special key. That would be a dead end right now. We could do this for a redraw. Oh, we have foyer, so this is all just unlocked. So that's kind of fine. I guess it's not directly useful itself is the only thing. Ooh. Okay, we have 3 shops. Calling it a day in a planetarium would be some kind of useful. What else did we want to do here? We're just kind of exploring. Oh, getting Tamara rooms. This is a Tamara room. I guess we still have morning room. Let's try and push it as far as possible. Oh. Okay, so we have the thing that can let us rotate, so we can put this into the right orientation. Oh no, this one doesn't let you rotate. I didn't, right, because it's a fixed orientation. Don't. Alright. Well, at least got our allowance. I forgot about that. I thought it would be a standard. Wait, why is this? Oh, wrong document. Somehow. Okay. We want monkey. So we worked this out. We spent the hour or whatever working it out the first time. Elephant. Penguin. Bear. Rabbit. Dog. And we're still getting prizes. Unfortunately, this is dead and we just passed on a next day room. We have enough steps. I guess I could go see how the tunnel's doing, even though I don't think we're going to make a difference yet. Well, maybe. We were a little bit up here. Now we need to get back to Foundation. Do we have anything craftable? I don't think so. Oh no, we still got a lot of boxes to go. Although maybe there's something right here. Is like our next objective. Alright, did we have any bedrooms we wanted to experiment with? Oh, we have a dormitory in the estate today. And a boudoir. I think the dormitory is pretty close to foundation. We want to go out that way. I guess there could be some more. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to have time to go into the conference room to pick up gold and then back to the showroom. It's probably a little bit much of a stretch. Oh, we've dropped another room. I mean, that would help a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Nope, never mind. If we even had enough money there. Perplexing Castle of Tomorrow. All right. Day 60. Got a blue crown to throne room. Nothing happened. Removed 4 crates. I should take a note for next time. Checked off a couple of examination things. Oh, finally got the drafting studio safe. Okay, so the Great Hall is now done. We slept in dormitory. What does this mean? Well, the picture does look more like this crown. And this crown, well, I mean, this one was pretty hard to get to. Maybe I even need both of them.